ya está ahí. Uno voy.
It's so good to have you guys back here in our channel, Coffee Insider, and I know that you guys like to learn everything about coffee. This time around, I want to share something that is crucial to the coffee industry, and that is quality control. As you can see, I have a setup here on a table. This is I believe, the most important part of working with coffee. Knowing what you have, what is the quality, what are the characteristics, what is the classification, who is this coffee for, how should I roast this coffee, how should I brew this coffee, how should I market this coffee. I think it's the most important part of the specialty coffee industry. Now, cupping is a very particular process. You need some tools. Let's begin with that. You need some tools. You need, first of all, you need special cups. You can use any cups that you have, some of those juice cups or some of those water cups. But this type of design is very, very efficient in opening up the fragrances in the aromas of the coffee. So yeah, these cups, these were purchased from the Specialty Coffee Association of Panama as they renewed their inventory. Now, you also need a burr grinder. So as you can see, we have some burr grinders here. We wish we had the what do you call this? We have the budget to buy. We don't have the budget yet. You have the budget to buy a very good burr electric grinder, but right now this will do. These are very good grinders. This is a Comandante and this is Time More, and they're very consistent in the grind size. Then number 3, you need water. You need good quality water. Remember, the water makes up to 93% of your coffee. So the quality of the water, the mineral contents in the quality of the water is crucial for you establishing a closer approach to what this coffee really tastes like. And then you also need cupping spoons. There you go. You also need cupping spoons such as this. They have a particular shape, and this color that you see is not because we want to be fancy about the color, but because the material is important. Not stainless steel. We try to use titanium alloy spoons so the metals do not affect the flavor of the coffee in any way. And last but not least, you need a scale to weigh the coffee. There's a certain ratio that you need to follow, and I'll tell you more about it in just a sec. Ratio is very important. In the protocol, we need to follow these instructions so we have consistency. When we taste coffee here in Panama, or if we taste coffee in the US, or if we taste coffee in Taiwan or in Australia, if we follow the same rules, then we will have similar results, or we will have something, a common language that we're sharing. So ratio is also very important. That means that we use our scale to weigh a certain amount of coffee per each one of the cups. The capacity of these cups is 237 milliliters of water approximately. And we use 12.8 to 12.9 grams of coffee, trying to achieve an 18:1 ratio. What is 18:1? 18 parts of water to 1 part of coffee. The grind size, we set it to medium fine grind size, and the water, we will heat it here where we are at 95 degrees Celsius approximately, which is right before boiling point. Following all of the protocol, which consists of, weighing the coffee, grinding the coffee, evaluating the fragrance first, which is the fresh ground smell of coffee, then the aroma, which is when it hits the hot water hits the grounds, it creates some sort of a crust, and then you evaluate aroma. After 4 minutes, you break the crust, and then after approximately 9 to 12 minutes, depending on where you are or how you're used to cup, we taste the coffee with the spoon. We make this slurping sound to aerate and to distribute all of the coffee inside of the palate. Some people don't like this sound. They say it sounds gross, but it is part of the protocol. It is the ideal way to really try to be as objective as possible with all the descriptions of a particular type of coffee. In this place, in Mamakata, we have right now, this is functioning as the warehouse too. So we have our coffee laying out everywhere, so you will see it probably in the background of the shots. It's a beautiful mess right now. But thank you so much and stay tuned. Let's check it out. Hay que decirlo así, el 12. Ya yo le digo a José David, yo le digo tranquilo.
Ay, tú dices ahí 2 minutos.
The moment of tasting the coffee, as you can hear, it's really strong that we slurp, that we try to get on the back of our palate. There's a connection with our smelling system, and that gives us a full spectrum of the attributes of this coffee. And we are gonna taste it after a long time has passed when it's cold. Hello, who is it? Yeah, we need to wrap it up. Yeah, it's taking too long. Of course. Yeah. Kaka has to go. He has to go home. All right, bye-bye. We're playing around, guys. This has been fun. I know it looks like a lot of work, but it requires a lot of concentration. And just focusing on being honest with yourself is the key to have a really good idea of what you have on an inventory in a farm or in your roastery or in your coffee shop. You have to be honest. If there's a cup, if there's a sample that you think there has some problem, don't overlook it and don't think or don't say, all right, I'll just sell it as a good thing. Because people at the end will appreciate you making sure that they have the best product that they can have in their hands. It's just one of the parts I hate and love the most. I don't want to say hate. I dislike. Maybe I want to correct myself and say I dislike and like. I dislike it because it puts some pressure on me when it comes to focusing. But I also like it because when I find the attributes, whether good or bad, positive or negative, I feel good about being able to evaluate something and accept it or reject it. The roast for the cupping, for sample evaluation, is very important too. If you over roast or if you under roast, you can give a score to some coffee that really doesn't disturb it. So thank you so much for staying tuned for all this time, and well, we will keep on learning. See you next time. God bless you. Bye.